Yes.
For strength, stamina, and performance.
Sister, welcome. We've missed this boat. Let's not miss the next one.
It's been revealed. The SportsMax Zone is the #1 show on Caribbean television.
Are we supposed to assume that this was an accidental leak?
No, Faz, but here's the thing. It's riveting.
Just lock it down then. If we're not going to do this, let's just lock it down. What is the point?
Do you think he's the favorite to retain his
Who?
It's bold.
Definitely the best.
The Anthony Spalding Sports Complex in St. Andrew, in the capital city of Kingston in Jamaica. That's the venue for this epic encounter in the RNF Jamaica Premier League, Harbour versus Waterhouse. We had the chance to speak with the coaches, Sean Fraser of Harbour, then Marcel Gill of Waterhouse.
The tough start to the season continues for Harbour. Just one win in 10 matches. However, that one win coming within your last 5 games, with 3 draws, with just 1 loss in 5 games, show some form of improvement in Harbour.
The playing style and the way we approach the game will never change. We're not getting the results right now. But one thing with Harbour, we'll continue to fight until the end. And we're giving up goals. Everybody can see that, and that has been our Achilles tendon this season. However, we're scoring also. So it's a game of probably cat and mouse who can score the most goals.
Yeah, of course, Shaquille Bradford, your leading goal scorer. But let's look at the defensive end, because when you look at the defensive end, majority of your seniority is there. So why is there an issue in the back line?
I don't think it's a back line. I think it's how we defend as a unit. I think we have the strikers. How they defend is going to determine how we defend at the back. So I think it's a complete team and not just Breako or Talbot. I think it's everybody on the whole has to dig deep and find themselves at the moment. But because we can't keep conceding, Waterhouse is a good team, well coached. And if you make a mistake in a game like this, they're going to punish you. So we have to be prepared today.
And how prepared are you?
We're well prepared, actually. The boys have been training well this week. Nevertheless, we've been prepared all games and we're still giving up goals. So they have to go out there today and demonstrate and do the right thing.
Marcel, you've been asking for goals from Waterhouse, and when you look at things, 4 match weeks, you've scored goals in a row. There have been goals all around. How is that looking generally, and why are you still not gaining all the points you need?
That's something where I think eluding us, but I'm not no magician, but we've been scoring goals. It's just that a matter of we keeping clean sheet, and if we keep clean sheet, we can climb back right up the table.
When you look at this Harbour team that you're playing, they're struggling, not necessarily where they would want to be, just like yourselves. How does that add to the preparation for today? When you look at this, you have shared results over the last few years, and this fixture is one that Waterhouse tend to score a lot of goals.
I don't want to get myself in any trouble, but Harbour is a season campaign team. I mean, they're a former champion not so long ago, so they know to get points and they know to get. So we're not playing where they are on the table. We're playing Harbour.
Javane Bryan had lost a bit of consistency, but then scored in the last game. How important is he? He set second in the goal scoring charts. How big a deal is he in terms of getting the rest of the players involved at the scoring end?
Javane is a fresh air for the team and for the club. But we depend heavy on our team and what we play. And we don't depend on one person. Other players in the team have to step up.
One day, one goal, peace. The FIFA anthem sounds inside the Anthony Spalding Sports Complex as the match officials lead the players onto the field of play. This matchup is one of vintage, one that has so many talking points over the years. Waterhouse they have managed to demolish Harbourview on a few occasions. 7-2, 7-0, as well as some 5-1s and other glamorous scorelines for the team that call themselves Firehouse. The Stars of the East, they too have had some wins, and they will love to resurrect their season that has really been laying a bit dormant
Jamaica Premier League,
in relation to the quality that they have possessed.
To our left for the playing of the Jamaica national.
The national anthem of Jamaica. Getting ready for this one. The teams, they cross paths now. Both teams don the blue and yellow jerseys, but Harbourview in the predominantly yellow kit with the blue as trimmings and the arm. Waterhouse in the predominantly blue kit with the yellow trimming. So the referee for today, Stefan Duar, assisted by Kemar Gale and Damien Williams. Alexi Perry, the fourth official. The captains, Orland Harding for Harbourview, and Kemar Foster for Waterhouse. Having a look at the coin toss. Encouraging words of affirmation, as they'd call it, from the referee. They speak among themselves as well. But let's have a quick look at the Harbourview starting lineup. Changing goal from the normal Palmer, Glenroy, Samuel in goal, Orland Harding, Romain Breckenbridge, Gavin Burton, Tidalu, Chukwen Meka, Kasim Priestley, Trey Bennett, Johnny Talbot, David Reed, Omar Thompson, and Andre Fagan. They're coached by Ludlow Bernard. Quick look now at the Waterhouse starting lineup. Kemar Foster in goal, Shamari Dallas, Andre Fletcher, Kenley Deacon, Keithy Simpson, Donato Thomas, Nicole Christian, Andre Smith, Shamar Booth, Javane Bryan, and Damien Binns. They're coached by Marcel Gale. Dean Smith in commentary. With me, Christopher Taylor. And Chris Taylor, you'd have done the numbers, you'd have assessed the history between these two teams. So much we can expect from this encounter.
So much we should expect every time these two teams grace the field, but they've been very disappointing, both of them this season. Waterhouse in 8th position, Harbourview in 11th. Not where they'd want to be by any means, and quite inconsistent. Both teams still trying to find firm footing. You can hear it as well in the interviews as well, that both know they're just not delivering. Assistant coach there, Sean Fraser, who actually did the interview, and not Ludlow Bernard. And yeah, both these units still trying to find consistently good performances, giving up needless goals. You heard Marcel Gale say they're struggling to keep clean sheets. Harbourview as well. There's Ludlow Bernard. giving up goals needlessly in the back line, just lack of communication and cohesion. So you kind of wonder, I mean, this one is a hard one to call, which way it will go. As I said, so far Waterhouse, 4 wins in their match from their games. Harbour, they have only managed 1. And it came against the bottom of the table team, Lime Hall.
Well, let's see how this one goes.
One thing is for sure, as I said to Marcel Gale, when Waterhouse win, they tend to score a lot of goals against Harbour View. They've had some massive results, which is a big surprise considering it's 2 pedigree teams.
Here they come, Waterhouse.
Yeah.
And Javane Bryan was there with that shot. Fenrir Samuels was equal to the task. In the interview that you'd have conducted, the assistant coach Sean Fraser, he mentioned that personnel is not the issue, it's just how they've been defending, and let's see if they can adjust that. Here they come, David Reed getting in the area, getting the shot off, but that was charged down. Omar Thompson there. Just had a shot of Ludlow Bernard there, the coach of Harbour View. They're in possession. It's Priestley. They call Christian there for Waterhouse. Paul sent forward for Andre Fletcher. Not sure if that was an attempted shot or an attempted cross.
I think he was going for goal there, Fletcher. He's been in good goal scoring form, Fletcher. As we see Marcel Gale there up off his bench. 5 goals for Fletcher so far this season. And a brace a couple weeks ago. 3 in quick succession. Andre Fletcher had kind of lost his way for a while when he made his way to Mount Pleasant, only scoring 1 goal in quite a few appearances after having an outstanding first half to the season here at Waterhouse. But yeah, finding back that touch and his smile to go with it as well. Andre Fletcher was the man of the match the last time Waterhouse had a televised game.
Here is Fletcher on the ball. Booth. Good pass to Fletcher. Fletcher is in the area. Fired high. They have breached the Harbour View defense. Not once, but twice. And they are looking a polished unit. Waterhouse in the attacking third, Christopher Taylor.
Yeah, we spoke about Andre Fletcher. Lots of confidence. That brace came against Waterhouse. Against Treasure Beach, sorry.
David Reed playing it forward. Cross was cut out effectively by Waterhouse. They are able now to go the other way. Bryan losing the ball under pressure from Talbot. Here's Booth. Deacon. Throw in for Harbour View. Priestley. Here's Talbot on the ball. Trying to build from the right-hand flank is Harbourview, but final pass there cut out. Waterhouse now able to do their own building. Samuel's there, getting the ball in his gloves, playing it out, but wasn't the most convincing. Here's Fletcher now, releasing Deacon. Can he deliver a telling cross? Booth was there, and the follow-up shot wasn't far away from the target. Waterhouse definitely looking the more dangerous in the attack. Thompson on the ball for Harbourview. Here's Priestley. Breaking bridge there to Talbot. Here's Nicole Christian for Waterhouse. Keith Simpson now on the ball. Here's Christian once more. Booth. Made that Denardo Thomas. Here's Booth now. Both with headbands. Good ball played through here. Brian there with the touch. Brought it back to Christian. They've been passing very well as Waterhouse. Here's Trey Bennett trying to break for Harbourview. Under immense pressure and ended up losing in possession. Ball almost thread through there for Denardo Thomas. And Waterhouse, they've definitely looked more impressive.
Yeah, Waterhouse on the front foot probably would come in as slight favourites as well. Of course, Harbourview without Shaquille Bradford, their leading goal scorer, that's a big deal for them because, of course, Waterhouse is parent company and he's on loan to Harbourview, is Shaquille Bradford, so not allowed to play. And that's a big loss for Harbourview because he's been so potent up front with his 6 goals so far this season and sitting 3rd in the scoring shots.
Here's Binns for Waterhouse. Dallas. Smith threads through Kenada Thomas. Gets the return ball to Smith.
I'm wondering why Smith allowed that to go. They were on the offense. Were Waterhouse. Players in the box. 2 or 3 of them, in fact. And Smith decided to let it go for a corner under no pressure as well. Could have taken a touch, brought it back in and provided a cross. I think Javane Bryan was letting him know that as well. Anyhow.
Outside.
Well, that one was high, but off the mark from Nicole Christian. It's a goal kick for Harbourview now.
Not often you see him miscue a pass so badly. Usually very good from the dead ball, but that one woefully wrong with the left foot.
Ball sent forward for Mark Thompson. Equal to the task is Kemar Foster in goal for Waterhouse. Here's Binns to Dallas. Keith Simpson playing it forward. Able to get that one under control is Fletcher. Here's Bennett for Harbourview. Simpson stabbing it forward for Fletcher. Turns and finds Smith. Keith Simpson attracting some pressure there. Thrown for Harbourview. He gave that away. Here's Christian. Here's Brian. Samuels was there. That was a horrific error in defense for Harbourview. Can they build something going forward? Chukwuemeka there, finding Priestley. Bennett. Hardy trying to lift it in the area. Kemar Foster having the measure of that one. Gave it away. Harbourview in possession now. Harding. Player down for Harbourview. Here's a look at the arrow that was really a gift from Talbot to Christian.
Yeah, that needed a bit of finish from Brian, especially in the form he's in. Can't say. Well, just wonder if he should have taken a touch or maybe gone with the left foot. I think he should have probably gone with the left foot there.
I agree.
To open up his body like that to go with the right, you're not going to be able to generate the power.
Yeah.
And at that angle, there's no way he's going to find the far corner to beat a keeper of Samuel's quality. Of course, Glenroy Samuel, acquired from Trinidad and Tobago by Ludlow Bernard, 33 years of age now. The Harbourview man between the sticks has one appearance for the Soca Warriors.
Good work that from, was it Booth? Gets it to Fletcher. Has been a live wire on the flank, except when he does that. Still going though. Darting forward, Fletcher gets the shot off. Didn't have any power.
I mean, to give him credit, it was slightly blocked as well, which took away from the power, but nice move.
Yeah.
You see how he has good acceleration about him, as Andre Fletcher.
Good passage of play, this from Harbourview. Looks to be Reed. Gets it across. Kemar Foster had to do some work there. And Amar Thompson keeps it alive for the Stars of the East. Here's Chukwuemeka, lifting it in the area. And David Reed was there, but so was Foster. They do have a corner kick, does Harbourview.
Chukwuemeka coming into the starting lineup for Harbourview. Nice dig towards the back post. Reed always a willing runner. David Reed very good in the wide areas, as you can see there. That was a nice cross in and around the 6-yard area, and it was right for Foster to come for that as well. This lots of experience now, Kemar Foster.
17 minutes of play. Priestley with the corner kick for Harbourview. High and behind. Foster there under some pressure from Andre Fagan. Did manage to get away from the danger. Here's Donato Thomas. Beautiful ball. Dallas coming forward. Not much can be said about the final action there.
So often that's what we are complaining about in the Jamaica Premier League, that final decision. A lot of the technical elements there, skill and so on, but that final decision from a lot of players lacking. That's a thing that we need to improve as a nation. But not sure what Shamar Dallas was trying with it. He was aiming for the back post. I think he was going for goal in the end. But the complaint from his teammates were that, you know, 3 or 4 of us were in the box. That's a higher percentage in their eyes.
Here's Fagan trying to go for Harbourview. Keith Simpson remonstrating with the referee, saying that was a clean challenge. Harbourview wanted to take it quickly, but gamesmanship there, ensuring that didn't happen. Priestley needed a better delivery, did Harbourview. Fletcher has so much pace. Stefan Duar having a quick word with Romain Breckenbridge. Had a cheeky little pull there. Angevin Bryan.
Brought up the smile right away, Brackenridge. Nice character he is, Romain Brackenridge, and I think that kept him out of the book. I think Stefan Duar was saying anything like that again and he won't be saved. To give Brackenridge cricket, he knew what he did right away, but his personality got him out of the book there.
All 32 was shown. Ball played for Booth, but was headed out. Here, Harbourview trying to go the other way. Keith Simpson playing that one as Andre Fagan was trying to make himself a menace. Here's Thompson on the ball now. Omar Thompson. Bennett. The kind of urgency I'd expect in a position like that from Trey Bennett. Hardy. Waterhouse with the majority of the possession, 55%. And perhaps what that statistic doesn't show is the quality of the possession in the final third that they've been having. Some glaring chances. Priestley doing well to maintain possession. Trying to connect with Omar Thompson, who was offside. What would a Jamaican football match be without the coaches who are in the stands? So many of them. Here's Deacon for Waterhouse. Attracting a bit more pressure than I'm sure Marcel Gale would like, but the final product wasn't bad. Harbourview, though, able to come away with it. They lose possession. Now it's with Booth for Waterhouse. Gave it to Smith and back to Keith Simpson. Chukwuemeka on the ball now. Can he connect with Reed? He does. David Reed has speed, has pace, tries to go by Dallas. Was trying to get it across, but there was some deflection there, and it's a corner kick for Harbourview. The second, I believe, he's won or directly been involved with in the evening so far. David Reed, the man formerly of Glenmuir, all the way in the east.
The one win that Harbourview has had, he was the man of the match, the player of the match, had a brace in that game. David Reed, his first 2 goals as a senior, and looks a lot more confident in those wide areas.
Here's the delivery. Kemar Foster was there. Brackenbridge was at the back post lurking, hoping that it would go through. Harbourview still in possession. Talbot gave it away. Deacon also gave it away. Omar Thompson almost crawling there to keep possession for Harbourview. Here's Brian. Fortuitously came to Shamar Booth. Pins plays it out as looks to be Keith Simpson. Not sure. No, it's not. It's Kenley Deacon. Yeah, a lot of contact made there between himself and Omar Thompson. Download the SportsMax app from the Google Play Store or the Apple App Store and watch all the content available on the app. Champions League football, Jamaica Premier League, Test cricket at the international level, WTA tennis, and so much more. Waterhouse did play it out for a throw-in. Harbourview giving it back. Perhaps in a more dangerous area than Waterhouse would have liked. They play out though to Waterhouse. Fagan, Chukwuemeka. Unable to connect with David Reed first time on that occasion. Still very much alive. Nicoy Christian there, being hounded by Priestley. Does well to keep possession, draws a foul. It's a throw in for Harbourview. Andre Fletcher unable to latch onto that one. Hardy. Chukwuemeka. Johnny Talbot. It's Fagan. They're enjoying the atmosphere, enjoying the matchup.
Eugene Williams trying to hide there. Eugene Big Head Williams, head coach of Charlie Smith and former Arnett Gardens captain and player. Always here to support Premier League football and football in general. Eugene Williams, as well as a lot of those in the house. Fishnell Harris still there as well, supporting. Of course, played for many years here, did Fishnell Harris at Arnett Gardens in majority of his career before he went to Humble Lion.
Offside was a call there against Javine Bryan.
All FIFA set of officials, Damian Williams, Kemar Gale, the assistants, and Stefan Dua, all at the FIFA level. This is generally a big match though. 7 titles between these two teams, 5 for the Stars of the East and 2 for Waterhouse. 2 pedigree teams, even though they haven't shown their best this season.
Here's Fletcher for Waterhouse. Bryan giving it back to Fletcher. And Booth came forward there.
And I think Fletcher got in his way in the end. A little bit of miscommunication between the two. I was actually surprised that Fletcher turned away from goal initially. Had he just allowed that ball to come across his body, he would have had a shot initially on his left foot. But his touch was heavy, so it forced him to go right, and then that chance was lost. I mean, I guess he was trying to recreate that, but it was never there.
Yeah. Here comes again Fletcher. Does have a burst of pace. Can he finish from this run? Charged down.
He's determined, Fletcher. Like that about him as well, especially when he's confident. When he's not confident, he doesn't have those mazy dribbles about him, so you can tell when his confidence is high. Runs at opponents, and generally the ball handling skills good, so it's difficult to win it from him.
Here's Talbot. Throw now for Waterhouse. Dallas there doing the duties. Deacon trying to put it forward, does so for Brian. Does have a graceful air about him, Javane Bryan. Harding goes all the way back to his keeper. What can Harbourview make of this opportunity now? Well, they made nothing. Here's Christian for Waterhouse. Denada Thomas on the ball now. Tries to get in. Tries to get the shot off. And it was delivered with fury. Glenroy Samuel had to make a save there. And it was a snapshot there from Denada Thomas. Perhaps was going wide.
Yeah, I think that was just going to hit the outside of the upright at best. But Samuel didn't know. Difficult and dangerous from that kind of range, Thomas.
Has a corner kick. He delivers. Chukwuemeka making sure it goes further away from the 18-yard area. Waterhouse with possession. Here's Brian. Lifts it across, but headed away by Talbot. Still on the ball, though, is Dallas. Tries a shot from distance. Janae's in the stands. I wonder who she has for us. Janae.
Yes, Dean, I have Miss Caroline right here beside me. Miss Caroline, it seems to me like you know football because you've been talking to me, you've been running your jokes. What do you think about Waterhouse performance so far?
Performance look good so far, you know.
So where's the goals?
That's the goals we're not getting.
Well, you told me that there's a little player on the field who knows a little thing about scoring goals, Javane Bryan, who's close to you.
Yeah.
How long have you known him?
I know him over the decades, you know, from my baby till now.
And are you proud of his performance?
Very proud of his performance.
You're not one of those fans that
no.
just supporting him because...
No.
Okay, and you expect a goal from him tonight?
Right.
How about Waterhouse in general?
In general, they're playing fine, you know. They're playing fine. Expect them to win by 2-1.
Okay, well, you gave Harbourview a point. They are a team that have won the Premier League. You don't expect any disrupts tonight.
No.
Okay, well, Miss Caroline, she's confident in this Waterhouse team. Miss Caroline, talk to me. You said you support Waterhouse, but for how much years?
About 40 years.
I don't want to give away age, you know, but you said 40 years.
Yeah.
And over the decades, Waterhouse has performed well. They have a rich culture, but where are the fans tonight? Because you have been here for a relatively...
No, we are the fans, you know. I don't know what caused the fans them to set back.
Well, you need to tell
over
them
the
a message.
COVID, so
send them a message and tell them what they
need to do. Come back out and to enjoy the game. We need them to come back out.
Well, you did say you are close to Javane Bryan, so I think you probably need to give him a message to tell the community as well.
Yes, I will.
Okay. Well, that is it from Miss Caroline.
Yeah.
Me and her want to see what's going on with this Waterhouse match. We'll see what are the likes of Javane Bryan and what happens for the rest of this match. So, Chris and Dean, back to you.
So yeah, great interview that with
the Waterhouse support.
Yeah,
40 years she's been a fan, and well, what a big deal. She's seen it all. She's witnessed the 2 titles that Waterhouse have won, 1998 and 2005, if my memory serves me correct.
Was it 2006?
It could have been 2005, 2006.
Yeah, that season for sure.
Yeah.
And they came from the bottom of the table and it ended up winning.
still seeing some of the fans as well as they look at this. As I said, not the biggest Waterhouse support we've seen, but maybe that's a reflection of how they have been doing this season. As you say, sitting 8th position, not being the most consistent. And yeah, we know as well that the fixtures have moved around a bit. There are some matches that were not necessarily slated for certain venues. A lot of persons might not have been fully aware that the matches were here at the Tony Spalding Sports Complex, so that might have added something as well. But this match always entertaining one, this fixture, Harbourview and Waterhouse.
Hasn't been a bad watch so far as well, though we haven't seen any.
And it usually produces a lot of goals. As we said, was it 4-0 and I think 2-1. I think Harbourview won 2-1 last season, and then there was a 4-0 win for Waterhouse. So that's 7 goals already in the fixture. The results were definitely shared last season, a win each. So yeah, no goals yet, but as we've seen in a lot of other leagues, sometimes the first half ends 0-0 and then we still have a 6-goal thriller. I benefited from that recently. And maybe she's supporting both teams. She is wearing white.
She's definitely vocal.
Peace.
They're enjoying themselves. Perhaps not looking at a lot of the action on field at the moment. Here's Waterhouse once more. Thomas trying to get it across, but Harbourview managed to clear. Harbourview trying to break forward. Waterhouse now in possession with Thomas. Here's Smith. Goes all the way to Deacon on the right flank. That touch, if it had been better, it would have really set it up well, but Harbourview managed to blast it forward, but Waterhouse in possession. Smith. Brian. Brian. Christian. Fletcher was pushed. Clear down for Harbourview.
Yeah. Some youngsters in the stand as well, Dean. Great to see the younger generation also supporting. I mean, it is, well, it's not as late as it seems. It's not that time of the year where it does get dark pretty early. And just what, 20-7 now, but you see the youngsters out as well to get their eyes on the Premier League. Hopefully one day they might be representing one of these teams. It's generally how it is.
It is. Of course, the youngsters are from Arnott Gardens, Trenchtown area. They do get the opportunity to see quite a lot of football, having so many televised games hosted here at the schoolboy level and also certainly in the Premier League.
Yeah.
Actually supported the industry of one of the younger, the youngsters. Had a cheese tricks, perhaps TMI. But yeah, happy to see them out, happy to see them enjoying their break from school.
Yeah, and young entrepreneurs, some of them, young businessmen, trying to make some money as on the school holidays, selling snacks and so on at these games. an important part as well, managed by their parents. So good to see some ambition shown
absolutely.
by the youngsters in the society. Another thing that's definitely needed, something I'm very passionate about as well, you know, bettering yourself.
Yeah, a sense of hope, you know, giving them the idea that there is a possibilities for so much more than even what they're accustomed to. Yeah. And I have no problems with the entrepreneurial spirit, I tell you, especially from a young age. I encourage it.
Yeah, for
it gives
sure.
you a sense of responsibility, and tangibly you can see the value of hard work, not just from an educational perspective, but from a financial perspective as well, and that's not too bad.
Totally agreed. Well, hard work is what is needed for this Harbour View defense that have been leaking. Well,
almost through there was Brian. Got that one proverbially on a platter.
and what form has Brian been in? Has 8 goals so far this season, second in the goal scoring charts behind one Justin Dunn of Tivoli.
Here's Simpson, Fletcher. Brian losing possession there. Here's Breckenbridge for Harbourview, all the way back to Talbot. Ball forward, going all the way to the Waterhouse custodian. In the 43rd minute of play at the moment, here at the Anthony Spalding Sports Complex. Harding didn't do well on that occasion. Here's Fletcher! They've been having all sorts of defensive frailties and issues, Harbourview, and you can't give Andre Fletcher that opportunity in that area. He wasted no time. And it's deja vu in the 42nd minute of the first encounter between Montego Bay United and Tivoli. They scored, this time in the 43rd. Andre Fletcher converting. Waterhouse lead Harbourview.
And he's been the biggest threat for Waterhouse so far this evening. And Andre Fletcher with his 6th of the campaign. And his 4th in quick time. Scoring almost every week now, Andre Fletcher, as Waterhouse get back to consistent ways in terms of their goal scoring. They had gone almost 400 minutes at one point this season without a goal. And making up for lost time, Andre Fletcher. Good finish.
Very good finish. He was alert. And he really converted well.
And a deserved lead, you'd have to say, for Waterhouse, who've looked much more the positive of the two going forward.
Here's Harbourview. White to Thompson. Shamar Booth was there to help.
우리들의 올림픽은 이미 시작되었다. 너의 꿈을 펼쳐봐. 더 큰 세상을 향해 좀 더
for strength, stamina, and performance. Black Stallion, the bedroom tonic. Bring out the stallion in you.
Ray and Never, feel we culture, yo! New beginning, we winning, so share our spirit where you living, yeah. Share it! I make we all a one bar, you don't know we come from far. From far, anytime we rep, feel we country. We are it have to come with we. No matter with the bad vibes, poor we are a celebration time. I feel we culture. Make we show ya Jamaican culture. Ray and Nephew overproof from we just a do it for we culture. Years are older to drink responsibly.
Oi, you know fix up that struggle car yet? At least mine's still working. I'm tired for telling to get a car parts from Bert's.
No one does genuine and non-genuine Japanese automotive parts and accessories better than Bert's Auto Parts, all at the best prices. Plus our world-class warehouse and widest availability of parts make us unbeatable in car maintenance and customer satisfaction.
Should have checked Bert's and done.
It hurts if you don't check Bert's.
Ray and Never, feel we culture, yo! New beginning, we winning, so share our spirit where you living, yeah. Share it! I make we all a one bar, you don't know we come from far. From far, anytime we rep, feel we country. We are it have to come with we. No matter with the bad vibes, poor we are a celebration time. I feel we culture. Make we show ya Jamaican culture. Ray and Nephew overproof from we just a do it for we culture. Years are older to drink responsibly.
Turn your passion into winnings with JustBet. Watch your favorite international leagues and tournaments and get in the game with JustBet. We have the best odds on over 100 sports: football, basketball, boxing, rugby, motorsports, even virtual matches. Register on the JustBet mobile platform, mobile.justbetja.com, or visit one of our over 100 JustBet locations island-wide. What are you waiting for? Get in the game and win big with JustBet.
I got a mortgage customized to fit me.
Same-day pre-approval on my loan? Wow!
Lower mortgage payments, so I have money to do more of the things that matter.
Happiness is owning my own crib. Take advantage of our same-day mortgage pre-approval plus customized financing of up to 100% and enjoy low monthly payments. Happiness is home. Own it with BMBS.
Hey, I'm Ferran and goes La Liga on SportsMax.
Hi, I am Umar Sadiq. Watch La Liga on SportsMax.
Power. Passion. Speed. Your home of champions brings you the trifecta of horse racing. Both local and international, with many ways to watch. Don't miss out. Watch on the SportsMax app.
This is the generation
which has learned history, which has observed history,
which will make history.
Bonjour.
The preparation begins.
Bonsoir. Bonne nuit.
For the telling of the next great story.
And she becomes the fastest woman in the history of the Olympic Games.
Next year, the world goes to Paris. And you will be there with us.
Oui, Paris.
The games of the 33rd Olympiad will be here on your home of champions. The best clubs in Europe pursue this dream every season. And every action and reaction we have live. The UEFA Champions League on SportsMax, SportsMax 2 and the SportsMax app all season long.
Hey, I'm Ferran and goes La Liga out at SportsMax.
Hi, I am Umar Sadiq. Watch La Liga on SportsMax.
Power. Passion. Speed. Your home of champions brings you the trifecta of horse racing. Both local and international, with many ways to watch. Don't miss out. Watch on the SportsMax app.
This is a generation which has learned history, which has observed history,
which will make history.
Bonjour.
The preparation begins.
Bonsoir. Bonne nuit.
For the telling of the next great story.
And she becomes the fastest woman in the history of the Olympic Games.
Next year, the world goes to Paris. And you will be there with us.
Oui, Harry.
The games of the 33rd Olympiad will be here on your home of champions.
Welcome back to the Anthony Spalding Sports Complex for this rain effort Jamaica Premier League fixture between Harbourview and Waterhouse at halftime. Waterhouse lead in Harbourview. Of course, we want to apologize for that break in transmission late in the first half. Of course, happily for the viewing public, you didn't miss any goal action. But nonetheless, our apologies extended to you. But yeah, halftime stats. Harbourview, they had 2 shots, none of them on target. Waterhouse had 9 with 5 on target, 5 fouls, 3 to Waterhouse. Yellow card to Harbourview. 2 offsides for Waterhouse, 1 for Harbourview. Corners are shared, 2 apiece. 4 saves made by Glenroy Samuels in goal. And Waterhouse with the lion's share of possession, 56%. And that goal converted by Andre Fletcher in the 43rd minute. Getting ready for second half action. Of course, the difference maker at the moment, Andre Fletcher. Here's a goal. Of course, ball was lifted in the area. And Adelan Hardlin with a poor pass to Breckenbridge. Fletcher with his speed was able to capitalize on that And you can't give him that kind of opportunity in that range at all. And made no mistake from point blank range. The number 15 for Waterhouse. Courtney Allen coming on for David Reed, the youngster.
Interesting change. I didn't really think that David Reed had a bad half at all from that wide area. I'm wondering if he did pick up a niggle or something of the sort. Actually looked pretty dangerous when he was called upon in that wide right position. Allen has always been a live wire when coming off the bench, but I'm a bit surprised that it's for David Reed. But yeah, that goal from Fletcher, great conversion from him. Wasn't far away from Samuel, but I think Samuel was actually slightly leading towards his right. He was fully exposed, Samuel, and so couldn't get the left hand down. And was really, yeah, you could almost have given the assist to Harding for that back header. A horrible one it was. And that's the kind of season Harbourview have been having in the back line.
Yeah.
And another senior player making a mistake there. That's so frustrating for Lunda Bernard, Sean Fraser and company. You're talking about a team that 2 seasons ago were the champions, and these players were a part of that winning team.
Yeah.
Last year they made the playoffs. And
what's surprising for me is that, you know, they would have had even the Caribbean Championships as further experience. Here's an opportunity for Waterhouse once more. That was skewed at a right angle, really, from Donardo Thomas. Not sure how he managed to put that across the face of goal. Here's Harbourview in possession. Gavin Burton on the ball there. Talbot trying to go direct. Cut out by Waterhouse. As I was saying, Chris, yeah, they had quite... Here's Waterhouse before we go back to that. Donardo Thomas was trying to bring Fletcher in the play, but Talbot was there on hand to boot that out. It's a corner kick for Waterhouse. So the experience at the Caribbean level, I think, would have strengthened the resolve of the defensive framework of Harbourview, but...
And they did get all the way to the semi-finals.
Yeah.
Finished, what, 4th in the end?
Yeah.
But, yeah, that form has not really transferred into the Premier League. It's really been a struggle for them. Not sure, and I don't think the coaching staff are fully sure of what exactly is happening, because, as you said, they don't lack seniority, they don't lack the ability, they are former champions.
Perhaps they need to be just a bit decisive and make some changes, if they have changes.
Obviously something has gone awry with the chemistry. What they have changed is goalkeepers a couple of times.
Here's a chance for Harbourview! Chukwuemeka makes the difference in the second half. Kemar Foster. He was left stranded there, rooted. And Harbourview. Talk about the defensive frailties, Chris Taylor, but they certainly have been able to score goals.
Yeah, Waterhouse with a mistake of their own. Poor in the middle of the field from Booth, it looked like. And yeah, well done from Fagan. Good finish, Chukwuemeka, his first of the season. Andre Fagan will get the assist. That was a nice slip past to him. Chukwuemeka still had a lot to do and slotted it well. Kemar Foster, as you said, exposed, much like his opposite number Samuel minutes before or at the end of the first half, and yeah, all square. Well taken. Chukwuemeka has spent so many minutes on the bench this season, not many opportunities, but making the most of these with quite a few players being out.
So Juma Johnson not in the...
No Juma Johnson. We haven't seen Joshua Anglin either.
Yeah.
And then, of course, Shaquille Bradford out because his parent company is Waterhouse, so he can't play. At Harbourview on loan, of course.
Keith Simpson here, doing well to keep possession and got the foul in the end.
There's Shaquille Bradford chilling out in the stands. We'll be happy that Harbourview found the equalizer, even though it's not him. Not able to add to his 6 goals this season.
Thomas on the ball. Doing well. Gets it to Booth. Brian now. Can he make a difference from here? Breckenbridge had to go low and head it out. Here's Smith. Dallas. Does he have the delivery? Thomas again with the ball. Nicole Christian. Here's a goal scorer, Fletcher. He's trying to find Booth, but that had too much on it. And Chukwuemeka unable to really clear it well. Good turn from Deacon. Here's Amar Thompson. Being hounded by Dallas, but gets away now. Have to do better than that, Priestley. Here's Thomas. Christian gets it to Smith. Trying to go forward. Brings Dallas into play. Turns inside. Forced away from the area. Gets it now to Christian though. Didn't have the mind to shoot, or perhaps the angle. And his final pass to Deacon wasn't controlled well. It's a throw in for Harbourview in their own half. 52nd minute of play. Here's Trey Bennett for Harbourview. And Keith Simpson there. Guilty of fouling Fagan. Showed a yellow card as well. Here's Harbourview once more. Here's Burton. Chukwuemeka. Harding. Gets Courtney Allen, the substitute, in on the thick of things. Harding back to Allen. Allen forced all the way back to Breckenbridge. Still in the Waterhouse half. Priestley. Chukwuemeka. Bennett. That pass to Thompson rather was cut out. Still in possession is Harbourview. Breaking bridge. Cut down by Christian. Thompson gets it to Chukwuemeka. Can he get it across? Kemar Foster equal to that. And Waterhouse through Fletcher goes the other way now. The card will be flashed. Talbot there shown the card for that challenge on Nicole Christian, or was it? It was Breckenbridge. He was warned earlier. Doesn't have the smile this time, Chris.
No, wasn't going to get out of that one, Brackenridge. Yeah, very karate-like in the end. I think it's a follow-through, not the initial clearance. Nicole Christian feeling the brunt of it all. Andre Lewis.
L.A. Lewis.
Yeah, former St. George's standout, played in that 2012 year where they beat Hydel in the final. Hydel, recent finalist, of course, in the schoolboy football. What a big star he was, L.A. Lewis. And there's Devon Speedy Williams, reggae boy, and also a former St. George's man. Didn't play in that 2012 year. It was actually before, don't quote me on the year, I think it might have been 2009. But yeah, here supporting the Premier League. What a player L.A. Lewis was in his time.
He was a part of the under-17 team that went to the World Cup in Mexico.
Yeah.
Scored against France in that competition.
Haven't seen him in a long time, so blessed to see him here with Devon Speedy Williams and friends.
He hasn't been in the,
of course,
Jamaican setup for quite a while now, Devon Williams.
Yeah, Williams. It's been a few years now, or maybe just a couple of years actually.
Yeah,
he plays it football in the US.
USL, yeah. Thomas on the ball for Waterhouse, trying to get out of traffic. Deacon doing well to get the throw in. Playing it off Harding, gets the throw quickly. Thomas, Brian is there. Can he get a turn or a pass? Wasn't able to connect with Fletcher. Now Harbourview tried to go the other way. What great pace from Courtney Allen. Look at him go. A solid challenge from Shamar Dallas. He knows he did something well. Shamar Dallas there. And the neutrals would love the end-to-end sequence of play there. Harbourview in possession. There's a throw in. It's Bennett. Trey Bennett. Chukwuemeka couldn't control. Javane Bryan pushing it forward for Denardo Thomas. Thomas with great pace. What a burst of pace from Thomas. Getting it across. It's in. Javane Bryan is equal in the goal scoring chart now. It just had to be him. He had to be involved. He was involved in the build-up, Chris Taylor. From beyond the half line, and Marcel Gale. He must be pleased. The new acquisition for, here's Bryan from deep in the Waterhouse half. That's a give and go, and he really went.
Yeah, good find from Denardo Thomas to pick out Bryan. Went down the middle, and Samuel nearly executed the save, you know. But yeah, Javane Bryan, 9 on the season, joint leading goal scorer with Justin Dunn of Tivoli Gardens. And you just can't keep him out. Nothing going on. Hasn't shown much in the game, Javane Bryan, but turns up when it counts. The sign of a good striker. And good vision by Denada Thomas, who picks up the assist. As well, Waterhouse regained the lead.
Denada Thomas there really turned on the afterburners. Had great pace in that build-up, did Thomas. Both he and Fletcher showing great pace on the ball. It's different to have raw foot speed and than being able to carry the ball as well. Different realities in the game. How will Harbour respond? Triple maker there, not able to connect with Courtney Allen. Here's Burton for Harbourview. Plays it forward. The header there wasn't able to connect with his Harbourview teammate. Smith. Fletcher. Christian almost executing the turn there. The challenge from Talbot was overzealous and has a look of resignation on his face, Johnny Talbot. Here's the delivery from Keith Simpson. Too much on that one, and was only headed out. Download the SportsMax app today and get it on the Google Play or the Apple App Store and watch all the action. Jamaica Premier League, UEFA Champions League, WTA tennis, international test cricket, so much more. Of course, Denada Thomas trying to get on the goal sheet as well. Here's Bennett for Harbourview. Threads it for Allen. He was offside. Here's Burton for Harbourview. Good take by Bennett. Harding. Here's Burton. Allen, his first touch, or his pass there was broken up, but he got the ball in the end. Here's Bennett, gets it back to Allen. Allen, his pass to Thompson was miscued. Waterhouse able now to play it forward. On it to Breckenbridge. Here's Priestley now. Chukwuemeka. Can he deliver some magic? Burton. And that was missed by. Here's the follow-up there from Omar Thompson. It was Fagan who missed the header. The build-up to that attempt from Thompson. Come on, Foster, playing it out. Here's Fletcher. Here's Waterhouse, Thomas. Oh, just wide. Just wide from the number 10 from Waterhouse.
Yeah, disappointing finish from Denardo Thomas. With his quality, you would have expected him to bury that there. Nice move again. That was intelligent from Fletcher, just to touch it on. Good skill initially from Thomas, but you have to be hitting the target there. Got to be hitting the target there. Granted, there were a lot of people back for Harbour View to defend. And I'm not sure you'd have gotten past them, but still, let them do the job. Waterhouse looking dangerous again, and I think Coach Marcel and company realize they need another one to deflate Harbour View. At 2-1, it's always dangerous.
Here's Christian. Fletcher gets it in the area. Fletcher, shot was weak in the end.
Well, he's doing what Nicoy Christian won't do, because Christian gets in those goal shooting positions all the time and very unwilling to take the shot. Instead, he carried that ball all the way to Fletcher. Ridiculous. That's something I did see it in a few games ago, where Christian was a little bit more adventurous with his shooting, and I think that's an aspect of his game that he needs to utilize more, especially when he gets in and around the 18-yard box.
Fagan, the offside flag is up. Few substitute warming up for Waterhouse. Talbot there is attracting the attention of Nicoy Christian. Didn't manage to get it away. Gets the turn ball from Breckenbridge. Here's Burton. Lifts it forward. Damien Binns was guilty of the infraction against Andre Fagan. It's a free kick for Harbour View. Here's Bennett.
Yeah, I think that was the right idea from Trey Bennett. Actually waited a little bit more than I thought. He ended up hitting it on the half volley, it seems. I thought he would have taken it on the volley. Bouncing sweetly for him. And maybe a bit of a half chance here for Harbour View.
Substitution from Waterhouse, number 33, behind Dorman, about to come in. We're looking for the number with the referee for the number.
Substitution about to be made by Waterhouse.
Number 23-year-old, Nicole Christian.
Shaheem Dorman comes in for Nicole Christian. Carvel Stewart, the owner of Harbour View.
Number 25, Tavar Hennings,
Harbour View ringing in the change as well. Priestley goes out. And Tavar Hemmings comes on. Dallas. Thomas. Substitute Dorman. Unable to get that to Dallas. Here's Hemmings, the substitute for Harbour View. Booth to Dorman. Thomas to Dallas. Booth spreads it wide to Fletcher. Manages to keep it in. Andre Fletcher. Booth trying to stab it forward. Ended up going out for a goal kick for Harbour View. Breckenridge there on defensive duties to shield that one, or shield the player so that he couldn't get any contact on it.
A win here for Waterhouse would actually take them from 8th position up to 5th behind Arnett Gardens. It would carry them up to 19 points. Of course, there's 3 teams tied on 18 in 5th, 6th and 7th positions respectively, that being Cavalier, Veer United and Dumble Holdings. So for the time being, Waterhouse will be into the playoff spots in 5th behind Arnett.
Here's Hemmings for Harbour View. Shakes one.
A win for Harbour View would actually, well, they might actually not move out of 11th. It would actually take them to 12 points, which is still in 11th position, because actually Montego Bay would actually have moved up. Obviously other matches going on as well, so that will determine how the table will look.
Keith Simpson on the ball for Waterhouse. Too much on that one for Fletcher. Damien Bint with the defensive clearance there. But still in the remit of Harbour view. Harding, Trey Bennett. Talbot all the way to Burton. Goes long, trying to find Fagan. Here's Deacon for Waterhouse. Well read, but one back by Waterhouse.
And
Deacon once more.
Yeah.
Keith Simpson.
Oh, nice touch.
Yeah.
Then again. Yeah, just to bring everyone up to speed, Mount Pleasant completed a 2-1 victory over Lime Hall. Tumble Holden and Vere United played to a goalless draw. And Portmore United defeated Humble Lion by 2-0. Of course, Portmore. Oh, these were at half time actually. Yeah. Portmore actually completed their lead by a victory of 4-1 over Humble Lion. So 4-1 in the end. Tumble Holding defeating Vere by 2-1. And Mount Pleasant's win over Lime Hall 4-1. So actually, those matches have been completed already. I was actually looking at the half-time scores. Pushed over the top there, Javane Bryan almost picking up his second of the game. So yeah, Portmore, who are already in third position, now actually jumped to second, overtaking Tivoli, who lost, of course, to Mobay United. So Portmore will now be in second position with that 4-1 win. Mount Pleasant remain at the top after their 4-1 win. Lime Hall remain at the bottom of the table. And Dumble Holding defeating Vere by 2-1.
There's a corner. Had to be found away by Samuel. Trying to break now is Burton. Can he find a good pass to the substitute Hemmings? He does. Hemmings trying to barge in the offensive third. Hemmings in the area now. Did manage to get it across, and Waterhouse give up the throw. Change being made by Harbourview. Matthew Coke coming on for Lamar Thompson. Here's Burton on the ball. Thomas now trying to go the other way for Waterhouse. Mentioned the pace he has. Trying to swing it. Should be held by Samuels. Smith. First touch of Bryan wasn't the best, but he keeps possession. Here's Fletcher. Deacon. Gets it back to Smith. He was trying to get it in the area. Penalty area, that is.
Waterhouse substitution, number 13, about to come in.
Another change being queued up for Waterhouse. Jermaine Morgan will come in for Shamar Booth, number 6. Here's a corner in swinger. The header from Thomas was directly to Samuel in goal there. Does get another corner kick. Wonder how he didn't get a better contact on that one than other Thomas. All by his lonesome.
High
Look at
delivery.
that.
Yeah, should have finished there. No conviction in the header from Denardo Thomas at all. Didn't drive it by any means, just stood up and just allowed it to hit his head. Disappointing to say the least. He has had 2 really good chances to add to his 2 goals for the season. Was woeful defending yet again from Harbour View though.
There's another corner kick. And on the other end of the field, side of the field rather, Javine Bryan there playing it out.
But yeah, just having a look at the table with that double holding win, it would actually take Waterhouse into 6th position and not 5th if they were to execute this lead with a victory. It would take them to 19 points, which would be just behind Arnett Gardens and Dumbo Holden. So big opportunity for them. Harbour View, a win would still keep them in 11th position.
Referee playing the advantage. After Jermaine Morgan, he was tugged by Gavin Burton. Keith Simpson trying to play it forward for Jermaine Bryan. Harbour View giving up the corner kick on that occasion. Courtney Allen, the player there, guilty of that. There's another delivery. Breckenridge heads it out for another corner kick. Dorman. Thomas. Straight to Talbot. Does get it back though. Here's Bryan. Dorman. Bryan gets it. Dorman was there as well. Could have gotten a better touch. But Samuel doing enough on that occasion. Dallas to Dorman to Thomas. Morgan. Felt like a goalkeeper clearance on that occasion. Here's the app moment, brought to you by the SportsMax app. It's this darting run from Donata Thomas, breaking the line, finding Javane Bryan for his 9th of the campaign. The go-ahead goal for Waterhouse. The SportsMax app moment, brought to you by the SportsMax app. Talbot. Here's Matthew Cork. Guilty of handling the ball on that occasion, the substitute.
Number 3, Akima Jones. And number 26, Dejan Green.
The schoolboy comes on, Dejan Green, in for Trey Bennett. Akima Jones also comes on for Gavin Burton.
Still striving to find the right combination at the back, Harbourview. Akima Jones losing his starting spot. Former Clarendon College standout, Akima Jones. Dejan Green, part of the KC team that went to the semi-finals in schoolboy football this season. Spent a lot of time at Olmos Boys before that.
Yeah.
Green, talented player, midfielder. Jones, the previous school season, was the best right back on the island.
Absolutely.
Schoolboy football, Jones. Very good going forward on the dead ball as well. Intelligent free kicks, he kicks 2. But as you said, Harbourview struggling in terms of backline cohesion, and I guess they're still trying to find the right mix. Anyhow,
here's Dorman.
This game hasn't necessarily got them any closer to that target.
Not at all. And if you consider it, the first goal was really a defensive error as well, so things haven't clicked at all. Gave up a foul on that occasion, did Harbourview. Dallas is behind it, as well as Keithy Simpson. What can we have here? Simpson goes all the way to goal, wide of the mark. Here's Fagan, getting it to Allen. Good defensive work from the Waterhouse players there. Chukwuemeka. Akimo Jones goes long. Fagan's first touch showed a bit too much to Binns and company. They're able to play it to Foster in goal for Waterhouse. And again, you see the passing accuracy and effectiveness of Akimo Jones. From just about anywhere on the field, really. Has a compass affixed to his feet, it seems. So the 90 minutes have elapsed, 4 minutes to be added to that. What can we have in those 4 minutes? Harbour trying to come forward. Matthew Colt there. The back of Damien Binns. Waterhouse player there being treated, Damien Binns. As time winds down, Chris Taylor, conversation on the man of the match winds up.
Yeah, as it stands now, a couple of good performances for Waterhouse. I think Andre Fletcher has been right up there. He's taken off now, Andre Fletcher, but scored a goal. Very energized performance in the first half, pretty decent second half as well. When on the ball, always looks dangerous, always looks to create something for Waterhouse. I mean, yeah, Brian did get arguably the winner, but I think other than that, not necessarily the best performance from Javane Bryan, and Tinada Thomas as well did provide the assist, but
had some glaring errors.
Yeah,
that would disqualify him from my book. Yeah,
decent performance for Andre Smith in the middle of the park and Keithy Simpson, but I think over the 90 minutes, Andre Fletcher would probably come out on top for me.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. His alertness definitely caused Otherland Harding to pay for that defensive blunder, and yeah, that was really symptomatic of his entire first half. Alert and driving direct. Yeah,
they started to use the left-hand flank a lot more in the second half, which kind of ignited Shamari Dallas in terms of the wing area. So Fletcher didn't see as much of the ball as he did in the first, but when it did go to him, he did look dangerous and had a couple of strikes as well, which were easy for the goalkeeper, but nonetheless, a live wire.
Final moments of this one. Jahan Green there. And a challenge with Andre Smith. Both of them left in pain, but I think the call went the way of Smith. High boot that from Green.
Yeah, agreed with referee Dua. Studs exposed from Green as well. Another pretty solid game for Smith. Goes unnoticed a lot of times, but more or less doing the job well. More development and the back pocket as well.
Well, he's shown the red card.
The question always comes around, how what me do? Yeah, after the fact. Obviously the fourth official, I'm not sure if it was the fourth official or the first assistant that picked up something on the part of the management staff of Harbour View. Sent off. Well, he was already off. Sent beyond.
Foster should have the final kick. And yes, it is. Stefan Duar blows the final whistle. Waterhouse. Goals in both halves. Seen them over the line ahead of Harbour View, whose early season struggles continue in the 2023-2024 Rain effort Jamaica Premier League. Andre Fletcher, the man who made the difference in the first half, pounced on a defensive error from Orland Harding. And Marcel Gale, a relaxed man, a comfortable man. Chukwuemeka did bring one back for Harbour View. But in the end, it really was not good enough in the end for the Stars of the East. Losing once more. Javane Bryan had his time on the score sheet as well in the second half for Waterhouse. Saw him going joint top of the goal scoring chart. Confirmation of the full-time score. Waterhouse 2, Harbour View 1. Waterhouse started well, and they had that attempt from Bryan early on. Denroy Samuel was alert to the danger. Fletcher was always coming in and showing his attacking prowess. Talbot there gave that one away to Christian, and Javane Bryan perhaps should have done better. Perhaps should have gone with the left foot. Here they came again. Denardo Thomas with a shot. Was going wide at the base of the replay, but Samuel wouldn't have known and was forced to make the save. They would continue to press, would Waterhouse, and Fletcher was alert to that defensive header gone bad from Harding, and he slotted home in the 43rd minute. Andre Fletcher, he was really a live wire in the first half. Waterhouse number 15. In the second half now, good work from Priestley, and Fagan with the slip pass to Chukwuemeka, and he finished beyond Kemar Foster well. The Harbour View number 34, a good finish once more. Kemar Foster planted, but he was able to flourish, was Chukwuemeka. That was a 1-1 at the moment. At that moment, but Javane Bryan sent that ball to Denardo Thomas, and look at the burst of pace. He moved beyond Talbot, sent it across, and Javane Bryan with his right foot. 9 goals this season after match week 13, and he's The joint leading scorer now with Justin Dunn of Tivoli, who also has 9. Good finish. Good presence of mind to get it across from Donato Thomas. He really came alive, did Thomas, in the second half. Ahead of that, he really should have done much better with Donato Thomas. That was really on a platter, but he didn't make anything of it. And that was the end of the match. Waterhouse with 2 goals ahead of Harbourview 1. Here's the full-time match statistics. 9 shots on target from 17 attempts. 1 on target, that was a goal from 4 attempts from Harbourview. 9 fouls for Waterhouse, 8 for Harbourview. 3 yellow cards served by the referee, 2 to Harbourview, 1 for Waterhouse. 2 offsides apiece. 7 corners for Waterhouse, 2 for Harbourview. Samuel in goal for Harbourview had to make 7 saves, and only 1 made by Kemar Foster. And they had the lion's share possession, did Waterhouse. 2 goals as well. 1 goal for Harbourview. Waterhouse move up in the table to 6th.
Andre, still playing with a smile on your face. I see you really enjoying the goal. 6 now, joined 3rd on this goal scoring chart. How does that feel?
Well, it's a great feeling for me. I've been putting a whole lot of work, so a game like this tonight was expected from me.
When you're playing with a smile on your face and you're really enjoying your game, all those dribbles, all those magic touches come back. How essential is that for you in terms of your season?
Well, it's very essential for me. I've been putting a whole lot of work in training, cut inside and kick off at goal, and also dribbling. I've been practicing, so I just execute for me in game.
And talk to me about Harbourview's performance. This is a big 3 points, puts you in the playoff spots as well, which is where you'd want to be.
Well, very good team. I think they didn't come out today, and we come to play today, and we get the 3 points.
We spoke to you about the ambitions in terms of goal scoring. Any remodeling of that, or you're still setting your sights on what, a double-digit season?
Yeah, most definitely double-digit. I've been working towards it, so I have to just continue work.
Congrats on the goal today. Congrats on another man of the match performance. All the best. We look forward to seeing you.
All right, thank you very much.
Andre Fletcher there, our man of the match for today. Another goal, 6 on the list now. 6 on the goal scoring charts for Waterhouse. Sean, here we can see the frustration on your face. Another disappointing performance. Yes, you got a goal, but you also had that defensive mistake.
I told you before in the first interview that defensively it's our Achilles tendon at the moment. We tried many things. We've been trying in training, been working hard, but just total lack of concentration. I mean, we just gifted a goal. The ball came across. I think our left back could have controlled. He thought that he could have headed it on. Simple error. Waterhouse punished us for it. The second goal that they scored, we had the counter-attack. Courtney Allen with the ball, he should have crossed it to Thompson. He didn't do that. Waterhouse win the ball and counter-attack us. So it's just been that for us. It's just seesaw. We score, they score again. It's difficult.
A few players out as well. That doesn't make it any easier. No Anglin, no Bradford in the squad. We see you rested at Akima Jones. Still trying to look for that right, what could I say, that right backline, that right matchup, cohesion?
We have players out, but we still have a competitive squad. We have players can come in. I mean, Ajuma Johnson didn't play today, but no excuses. Bradford been our leading goal scorer. So we lost 6 goals there today, but no excuses. If we have 11 players out there, we should be able to go and play. This is Harbourview Football Club. We can't just sit and thinking about mediocrity. For me, I'm very disappointed. I'm very angry at the moment because you're putting in the work and you're not getting the result. And when you're doing that, you start questioning yourself as a coach if you're doing the right job or if you have the right personnel. But it's back to the drawing board. We can't give up on them. I mean, I love my players and I will continue to work with them until the final whistle blow.
When you talk about Harbourview Club and the stature of the club and where you need to get, how do you get these players back in the right frame of mind and mentality? It did seem for a moment in those latter stages where they somewhat switched off, and maybe Waterhouse could have punished you even further. So getting them right to that right mental frame, how important is that, and how do you get them there?
Well, it's difficult, but you have to keep motivating them. Your body structure and what you show them is what they're going to feed off. So as a coach, you have to prepare yourself with the right mindset how you approach them in the room now is very important, what they see from you. I mean, you have to continue to coach them and let them believe. If they don't believe, then you already lost them. So, I mean, it's a long season. We still have, 2 games to go in the round. We could still make up 6 points. The 6th place team is about 9-10 points ahead. You make up these 6 points, about 5-6 points away. So the league is still open. Nobody's, apart from Mount Pleasant and the Arnett Gardens who have the 20-something points, the 6th place is still open, and that has to be the position right now where you're at is getting there, because I'm not used to this, playing for Harbour all my life, growing up, going professionally. I'm not used to this losing joy. It's not sustainable for me. So, we just have to keep working, and kudos to Waterhouse. They have a good coaching staff, good team, played well. They deserve the victory.
All right, all the best, Sean. We know Harbour will keep fighting, and we'll see better days.
All right, thank you.
Sean Fraser there, assistant coach at Harbour, quite frustrated in terms of their performance, not being able to produce the results. And it's an unfortunate thing. Damian Gordon comes into light now, assistant coach at Waterhouse. Damian, you're not smiling very much, but you must be happy to come away with these 3 points. It was a tough battle, as it always is, against Harbourview.
Yes, I agree with you. I think we should have buried the game from the first half, to be honest. But we talk about consistency, and that's what every team is searching for. I guess once we get that and we get going, we should be moving forward. But overall, our objective is simple. We try to keep it very basic. We want to be in the top 6, and we're working towards that.
Well, you are there right now, at least. You have now forced your way back into the top 6.
Presently. But overall, I think we're very good in the wide areas today. I think Fletcher was excellent, Denada also. But in the middle of the park, I think Andre was awesome as well. So, it's just work in progress for this team. It's about a unit. It's about building a unit. And the transfer window is open. Hopefully, we can get some numbers to strengthen the squad and we can move forward.
You spoke about burying the game, and obviously there have been many games so far this season where Waterhouse have had numerous chances and not put them away. So this is not unfamiliar here, but at least defensively and so on, you were able to remain solid and hold a lead. I think that, for example, must have been a real positive note for you.
Yeah, definitely. I think we have good influential players at the back of the park, very experienced players. I think they hold the team together today. Excellent display from the goalkeeper as well. So, in terms of overall, our contribution and what we want to achieve in this league is to be solid at the back. We want to be efficient in front of goal. But to be honest, comparing last season to this season, we are miles ahead. We are a mile ahead.
All right, continue driving, continue moving your team up to the table. All the best.
Thank you.
So, the results for match week 13 so far: Montego United beating Tivoli Gardens 2-1, Waterhouse over Harbourview 2-1, Mount Pleasant 4-1 over Lime Hall, similar scoreline, Portmore over Humble Lion, Dunby Holden 2-1 over Veer United, 3-2-1, 2-4-1 games. So at the top of the table, Mount Pleasant 28 points, Portmore United second with 27 points, Tivoli Gardens, Arnett, Dunby Holden and Waterhouse round out the top 6 at the moment, still rooted at the bottom, Treasure Beach and Lime Hall 7 and 4 points respectively. Cavalier and Harbourview, though, they have games in hand. Let's see how Cavalier fares tomorrow versus Moulines, and Arnett Gardens, they will play Treasure Beach. That's how we wrap it up here at... Just before that, we have some matches for you tomorrow. Moulines versus Cavalier, 4:30 p.m., 5 in the Eastern Caribbean on SportsMax 2. And the second matchup, we'll see Arnett Gardens versus Treasure Beach, 7 p.m., 8 in the Eastern Caribbean. Confirmation of the full-time score: Waterhouse beating Harbourview 2-1. Rain F at Jamaica Premier League, match day 13.
Oi, you know fix up that struggle car yet? At least mine still working. I tired for telling to get a car parts from Bert's.
No one does genuine and non-genuine Japanese automotive parts and accessories better than Bert's Auto Parts, all at the best prices. Plus our world-class warehouse and widest availability of parts make us unbeatable in car maintenance and customer satisfaction.
Should have checked Bert's and done.
It hurts if you don't check Bert's.